What it do, homies? We out here with some new Rustage. This time we're checking out his VIKTOR rap, Bring Us Home, and we got the homie Ben on here. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up.
We all strive to change the world.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Okay, you know, I'm all caught up on season 1 and season 2, but I see what kind of vibes we on. This is different type of vibes, right? I mean, it could change in the middle of the song. You know, you can come through and start blasting us and everything, but maybe not. But you hear Rustage, he in this, he just in this. Let me sit down real quick. Let me sit down. Let me talk to you. Right? It looks like he about to get in his educational bag, right? The type of inspirational bag. I already tell just from hearing okay.
We all strive to change the world to fit our viewpoints. Talking riddles, never with our true voice. Sadness is the outcome when we choose joy.
Talking riddles where we don't choose our use our true voice. See, look, he already popping off. It's only been 24 seconds. We all know what that's like. Not saying what we really feel. Maybe it's because we don't want to violate the next person's like feelings or whatnot. So we kind of cookie cut it, right? Hoping that they kind of get the bigger picture without us saying it. And if they, by any chance, do understand what we just said, we're like, you're either going to be on the defensive or you're going to be like, finally, you got it. Come on now.
To fit our viewpoints, talking riddles, never with our true voice. Sadness is the outcome when we choose joy. Yeah, lost the way, distracted by our new toys. Block the sound and shut out all the room noise. Watching people die over a few coins. Every invention of vow and perfection is found, it's an end to pursuit. Want it all centered around with our minds in the clouds, with our heads in a noose. Wanted to let them all out, we can write it all down, but can't mend every wound. The regrets of the past, the repetitive sound, but in spite that we count every second we lose. Everybody wants to be great, lost them in the ash, but we talk with the vapors. Just another shot in the chamber, left them for dead, but they called me a savior.
Wait a minute. Okay,
run it back. In spite that we count every second we lose. Everybody wants to be great.
Everybody wants to be greater.
Lost them in the ash.
I lost them in the ash, but we talk with the vapors, right? Everybody wants to be greater. We lost them in the ash, right? So but we talk with the vapors. We talk with an afterthought, right? Because you kind of think about, you know, when you're smoking a cigarette or whatnot or what have you, right? The ash fall. The ashes is what's already been smoked. So, you know, the ashes are there, and then the vapors is the after, right? It's not concrete. It's not solid. Right? When we talk with the vapors, we're not talking with foundation. We're not talking with solid mass. We're talking with something that's wishy-washy, something that's just, you could just breeze away like it ain't nothing, right? We're not talking with something concrete, something that you could pick up. What? And yes, I am looking past all of the VIKTOR and ARCANE references, okay? All right.
Just another shot in the chamber, left them for dead, but they called me a savior. I've been making friends out of strangers, promised them an end to the danger. See them in the threads like a tailor, wanted to be more, but our flaws and mistakes that was core to the best of our nature.
That's facts. That's facts. A lot of people cease to move forward because they are afraid of failure, but failure is what makes you, right? You can't learn if you have all the answers. And if you do think you have all the answers, then guess what? The questions change, just like life. It just changes all the time.
Threads like a tailor, wanted to be more, but our flaws and mistakes that was core to the best of our nature. This is the moment. This is where everything collides. Maybe we're broken, but could we fix it if we try? Our world was born for better. Living so high, we got so low. We lost ourselves together.
What?
I'll be the one to bring us home. I'll be the one to bring us home. Told them to stay.
Okay, so very interesting chorus, right? The beginning, you know, this whole entire thing, it definitely kind of sounded like it's definitely mellow or liquid, if you will, right? As far as like giving it some type of description. The drums came in. Those are the type of drums, especially with the compression that's happening on the, you know, when the volume ducks away. Those type of drums kind of reminded me of the type of stuff that I hear in like either trap and bass or future bass or dubstep even, especially with that heavy compression, right? But but everything's all nice and soft at the top instead of being something super, aggressive, depending on, the context of the song. Mostly stuff with that drums can have sorry, can have like a lot of aggressive bass or everything, right? But we floating in the sky. And then he, of course, changes the drum pattern again. So we done got 3 different drum patterns, right? We got your hip hop drum pattern, and then a future bass, which I'm going to call right before, the second part of the chorus. And then we went into house, right? Which is kind of like feel good type of house. 3 different drum patterns, y'all. 3 different drum patterns. It's not abnormal. We've heard it before, but that's just crazy how he's just able to seamlessly integrate that amount of compression that he put in on the kicks and had the volume ducking away so much. I don't know how to feel about that. It's so much went away. It increases the impact. It's how you make things louder when they're not actually. It just increase our perceived loudness, because that kick came in, it was just like it just smack you right in the face. And there might be something in that, you know what I mean? So interesting chorus for sure.
Told them to stay where they are, but expect them to give us a standing ovation. Human psychology isn't a problem to solve with our maths and equations. Losing your sight of the stars when you keep looking down at the cracks in the pavement. We live our lives in a balance, cause happiness ain't an emotion when sadness is vacant. Fix it.
What is dark without the moon, right? Makes sense. If you're having all this success, you should, if anything, I feel like if you're having a whole lot of success, you should always probably keep in mind the possibility of failure and come to terms with needing to deal with that, right? Because not everything is all sweet, not everything is all gravy, right? So that's essentially what he's saying, especially when he's like, you ain't paying attention. What did he say? He said you weren't paying attention to the cracks in the pavement.
Problem to solve with our maths and equations. Losing your sight of the stars when you keep looking down.
Losing your sight in the stars, right? The cracks in the pavement, because you don't want to trip, right? You don't want to fall. You want to always watch where you want to go. You want to handhold yourself as much as possible. But sometimes, right, advancements don't happen unless you take a huge leap of faith. It reminds me, because I like to watch this TV show called Shark Tank, right? And in there, when I'm watching it, all these people, they're trying to make their businesses thrive and everything. And we talking about people who got kids, you know what I mean? So I've seen some of them either like mortgage their house or they sell their house or whatnot, right? Like literally selling their security to get this business off the ground, right? Now think about that. That's crazy. That's crazy to a whole lot of people, right? But that's them looking to the stars and not worried about the cracks in the pavement, because they're trying to move forward. Right? Think about those great sacrifices. I often wonder sometimes when I see some YouTubers who, for instance, decide to kind of go all in on full-time content creation, right? That's another way of thinking of, looking to the stars, right? You're kind of, it's risky. It really is. But sometimes you got to stop. What's the word I'm looking for? Sometimes you got to stop. I don't know. I don't have the right word, but let's get back to the song.
Down at the cracks in the pavement, we live our lives in a balance, cause happiness ain't an emotion when sadness is vacant. Fix every part of my body until I'm no longer myself. If suffering gave us a purpose, then why am I evil for wanting to help? Grateful to live in the moment, to see the emotions we felt. Thought we were making it heaven, but damn them to endlessly wander through hell.
This is the moment. This is where everything collides. Maybe we're broken, but could we fix it if we tried? I'm going. Our world was born for better. Living so high, we got so low. We lost ourselves together.
This drum pattern is crazy, man. It really is. It's tasty, if you will, man. The transients on the nice little percussions that's happening after, that's in between the kick and the snare. What? This is very delicious to listen to.
I'll be the one to bring us home. I'll be the one to bring us home. I'll be the one to bring us home.
Dreamless Solitude.
I'll be the one to bring us home.
I like that. There's no, there's no prize to perfection, only an end to pursuit. right? Um, yeah, only in the pursuit you stop pursuing, right? If you feel like you've achieved perfection, you stop growing. You stop realizing that there are flaws in which you must fix and which you have to fix. So, in reality, none of us are perfect, right? We all have our flaws, and that is what makes us human, right? It's kind of the same thing like when you see those movies where AI and everything is trying to take over, like the Matrix and everything, and they kind of deal in logics, they kind of deal in absolutes. But sometimes, it don't work that way. Sometimes the non-logical answer is the best choice, right? So, never stop pursuing, So wise words from Rustage and Ben. As always, kind of knew that he was going to kind of get in his lecture bag. I'm all here for it. It's how you get me talking, get me yapping, as you kids say in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this down in the comments. Dave's out.